Apple has been known to pioneer its way through the computer industry several times. They always seem to push their limits of creativity to produce interesting and valuable services and products for society. After all, they're the ones who came up with the groundbreaking products such as iBook, iPods, iTunes, and most recently, the iPhone and Apple TV. Their track record shows that they are always looking to break new boundaries and go beyond the horizon, and they are on the verge of taking a bold step into the automotive industry. Stick around as we take a look into their all-new electric car project that might usher in a new era of cars. Before we go into the video proper, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel, and yes, click on the notification button to be the first to get more exciting content. Apple has been speculated to be developing an electric vehicle as far back as early 2015. Co-founder Steve Jobs himself once admitted the prospect of building a car in 2008, but those plans were put on hold for the development of the iPhone. Now that the iPhone has been a significant success, Apple can now entirely focus on their building of a dream car. They have initiated a top-secret project called Project Titan, which is under research and development and will birth what may be regarded as the Apple car. They are believed to be operating this project under a shell company called 68 Research in Sunnyvale, California, where they are assumed to have purchased a variety of real estate properties perfect for building a car. Project Titan covers the self-driving feature and design of the titular Apple car. The Apple electric car is supposed to be a mass-market product built to be used as an everyday car by consumers. Apple had initially aimed to release its own electric car by 2020, but the departure of the project head, Steve Zadesky, has pushed the launch date further forward. The project has suffered various leadership changes, and hundreds of staff have been laid off during the course of the program. Bob Mansfield took over as the interim head of the project after the departure of Steve Zadesky. Following his retirement in 2020, the project is now under the leadership of John Giandria, Apple's AI and machine learning chief. Over the years, it's been rumored that Apple had shifted its focus to autonomous driving software. But after they hired Doug Field, who was a top engineer at Tesla, it was believed that they might have rekindled their desire to build a whole car. Apple is not one to share details of their ongoing projects. However, in June of 2017, Apple CEO Jim Cook publicly admitted that the company is working on an autonomous driving software. And since then, Apple has been seen testing self-driving cars on the public roads of California using several cars leased from Hertz. They mounted several cameras and sensors on the SUVs as they moved around the city of California in what was suspected as a self-driving software development exercise. After the sighting of new LiDAR equipment in August 2017, Apple has been significantly boosting its fleet as work on a full car went on. They also went on to hold talks with 4 major LiDAR sensor suppliers that are smaller, more affordable, and easier to mass produce than the current LiDAR systems, which are heavy and expensive for use in mass-produced cars. It is Apple's aim for a revolutionary design that could potentially be used in a future self-driving vehicle. The development of Apple's electric car has been split into several teams that work on different aspects of the project. They have a team in Canada, which is made up of 24 former BlackBerry QNX customers. These folks are helping to create the base operating system. Another team also works on developing the software that will run it, such as the self-driving capabilities and a heads-up display. It was also reported that they have about 15 to 20 staff in a secret lab in Berlin working on the car's concept, manufacturing partnership, and governmental or sales obstacles. They also partnered with Volkswagen to work on a self-driving shuttle service called PALE, which is an acronym for Palo Alto to Infinite Loop. They would install the self-driving software while Volkswagen builds the car. The aim of the shuttle program is to transport employees between Apple's office and Silicon Valley. One major thing to look out for in Apple's electric car is its battery. In July 2017, a report claimed that Apple is working alongside a Chinese firm named Contemporary Amperex Technology, CATL, to research and develop new batteries for their proposed cars. Although the details surrounding the partnership has been hush-hush, it is believed that the batteries will be lighter and last longer than the current electric car batteries. Best of all, they'll be cobalt-free. These batteries are said to be made of lithium iron phosphate, LFP. They are known to be less dense and are less prone to overheating and do not contain cobalt. The importance of these cobalt-free batteries is that more than 60% of the world's cobalt supply comes from the Democratic Republic of Congo. This is a country whose mines are notorious for using child labor. Unlike its self-driving element that has been in the public domain for long, the information regarding the design and other features of the car have been kept under wraps by Apple. But judging by rumors, patent filings, speculations, and our own findings, the vehicle's general appearance could be a little different from what we have presently. Apple's use of sleek lines in their other products could be applied to the Apple Car as well. This might mean wide swinging doors that take away the need for a permanent center door pillar, making openings even wider. Other features the car will most likely have include the use of augmented reality and virtual reality technology, privacy lighting, in-screen displays, and unique sunroof designs, among other things. The car would be an autonomous, which could influence the vehicle's design and lead to more radical layouts, as there wouldn't be a need for conventional seating arrangements. There are always internal crises and high expectations that need to be met with massive projects, but when those expectations and ambitions are not met, they have grave consequences. In January 2019, Apple cut 200 employees from the autonomous car team, and many others were shipped to other projects in Apple. Despite the massive laying off, Apple said that they continue to believe that there is a huge opportunity with an autonomous system and that those remaining in the team are focusing more on several areas. Also, in January 2019, Apple bought a self-driving vehicle startup called Drive.ai. Drive.ai had developed a self-driving shuttle service, and Apple employed several of its employees in areas of engineering and product design for its own self-driving car project. Apple has continued to hire for its car project. Some of the hired employees have worked for major companies like Tesla, GM, and Ford, while others were hired from smaller companies like MIT Motorsports, Ogun, Autoliv, A123 Systems, Concept Systems, and General Dynamics. David Maskowitz, a former senior CNC programmer at Tesla, joined Apple in April 2016 to work in the Project Realization Lab to probably create prototypes of parts designed for the Apple Car. He is also joined by Kelvin Harvey, who had previously worked in the CNC machine shop at Andretti Autosport. Other notable recruitments include 5 employees from A123 Systems, a company that mainly produces batteries for electric vehicles, the most notable being the company's former CTO, Mujib Ijaz. He led a team responsible for research and development at A123 Systems. Before that, he worked at Ford as an electric and fuel cell vehicle engineering manager. Apple also recruited several workers from electric motorcycle startup Mission Motors, which, according to the report, led to the company's shutdown. Most of the employees hired were engineers with expertise in electric drive. Mark Rober, a popular YouTuber and engineer, temporarily worked on Apple's special projects team developing virtual reality technology that is designed to be used in autonomous cars both to subdue motion sickness, such as when performing activities like reading in the car, and for entertainment purposes. All the recruitments carried out by Apple could only point to one fact: Apple is indeed building an electric car of their own and are ready to give Tesla a run for its money. We might have to wait a couple more years for the Apple Car to be fully unveiled to the public for the first time. Apple analyst Ming-Chi Kuo proposed sometime in 2018 that Apple will create a shipping consumer product under Project Titan by 2023, and the Apple Car launch window stretching as far into 2025. We don't know how Kuo was able to come up with the dates, but he wrote that he expects Apple to take advantage of the major shifts in the automotive market. He further stated that he believes Apple can take advantage of a car market that is ripe for change, just as the smartphone market existed before the iPhone. He also suggested that the vehicle project could help push Apple towards a $2 trillion valuation. That's all for today's video, guys. What do you think of this project? Do you think we will have a self-driving car by 2025? Would you be willing to ride in fully self-autonomous cars? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks. One more thing, don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you loved it.